Continuing our afternoon rush right now, and there is a battle brewing at the state capitol over ways people can vote in an election. Democrats are supporting two bills which allow for early voting and no excuse absentee ballots. That passed the Senate last night. Republicans, though, are calling for more safeguards. Chief political reporter Susan Raff is live outside the House chamber, where lawmakers are planning to take up absentee ballots today. Susan.
Aaron, a lot's been going on here at the state capitol, and we want to bring you up to date. The bill that actually passed the Senate allows for no excuse absentee ballots, but it is really only temporary. In fact, it only goes to the end of the year. Democrats would like to make it permanent. The other bill that lawmakers are now debating would be early voting. However, when it comes to both of these measures, Republicans and Democrats are split.
Connecticut's Constitution puts us in a bad place. We are not in good company. So we have an opportunity today, in the next couple of days, to make sure that we have the voters have an opportunity to weigh in on early voting and no excuse AB.
We want to have conversations about modernizing our voting structure, but we want to make sure the proper safeguards are there. And there's not a lot of interest in having that piece.
Now, during the 2020 election, voters here in Connecticut were able to use no excuse absentee ballots. And again, the effort here at the state capitol is to make it permanent. We also saw a record number of people voting in the 2020 election, and there were really very few problems. The other issue is early voting. Now, when it comes to Connecticut, we are in a minority of states. Only 6, including Connecticut, do not have either one of these voting measures. 44 states do. So some feel that Connecticut needs to modernize its system and allow more people access to vote during an election.
Now, Susan, this isn't new, right? This is something that's come up before?
That's correct. In 2014, voters actually got the chance to vote because, again, in order to do this, the legislature has to approve it, and then it has to be on a referendum, so it means that voters have the final say. They actually rejected it, but some feel that the language wasn't good and it had a problem. The other time that it came up in 2019, it came before the Senate, but at that point they didn't have the supermajority to get it to the voters. But many are hoping or think that after what happened in 2020, with such a large turnout and no problems, that it will have a better chance of passing this year. We're live at the state capitol in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.